When we went out to look at different vendors, we were looking for people that had worked ideally with enterprise level customers. We looked for people who had worked with high volume transactions. We wanted people who had ingested data from a bunch of different sources. So we had some key criteria. I think one of the things that was really important for us is that we did a pilot because we knew the complexity of our data. And we know our data very well. And when we went out to work with different vendors and we gave them a small sampling of our data and we gave them one comp plan that we wanted them to show us, okay, what would this look like in your tool? Show us that you're able to achieve our outcomes on this one plan. What we got back from Forma is exactly what we asked for. They said, we can do these 5 things that you've asked for. You gave us the data. They took their data as is and put it into the plan and showed us exactly the outcomes that we were looking for. And what we saw with a lot of the other people we were working with is they manipulated our data to show something off that was, unique in their tool. They tried to show us how we could build our own plans in their tool. But really what we were looking for was, we weren't looking for someone to manipulate our data, because we don't need you to manipulate our data. Our data is our data. And it wasn't about showcasing all the other things you could do in your platform. We needed the platform to do what we needed it to do, and with the directions we provided the supplier. So what we felt going forward in making that selection was the confidence that, hey, we're going to be able to provide you our requirements and you're going to deliver a product that meets our requirements. It wasn't about you selling the system. It was about you achieving our outcomes. And that was really the most important thing. And I think the most important thing when you're choosing any software provider is, are you guys on the same journey, and are you guys both trying to hit the same outcomes? Because if you're working with a partner that has different outcomes than you are, you're ultimately not going to achieve the same end game. And when we went down that pilot project, that was probably the biggest decision for us. It was just 100% of what we were expecting based on the inputs we gave you and the outcomes we told you we wanted to meet.